so we are the Starlunds. I'm Sarah.
I'm Reyhan.
We wanted to start Love the Starlunds because we just believe in healthy relationships. So that means like healthy marriages, healthy dating relationships. Also when you're single and you're looking to get married or looking to get into a relationship, all that kind of stuff. And we just feel like kind of in our society today, there isn't a whole lot of like healthy role models for relationships, I guess, kind of,
Yeah.
right? And so we wanted to start Love the Starlunds because we have such a passion for, like I said, marriages and healthy relationships, and so we're gonna just go on this journey together, and it's gonna be like really just sometimes gonna be really fun and crazy, and Reyhan gets really crazy a lot. And sometimes it's going to be like intense, and we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of different things, and just things that are kind of like on our heart of like what we want to share, and by all means we don't have the answers to everything.
Nope. Not us.
we don't know everything. We're still on this journey. We're kind of, we just want to create this community of like what does healthy relationships look like. Maybe you have opinions as well, and we can just share and just join in on this journey.
Kind of like a discussion, really.
Yeah,
So-
just like a discussion of like where, like how do we do this, and the thing is like we're gonna do things differently than you are, and that's cool, and I think that's the way that we were created. And just so you know too, we're gonna be talking a lot about God in our Love the Starlunds adventure, because Reyhan and I love Jesus a lot. We have a relationship with Jesus, and if you want to know more about that, we're going to be talking about that here as well, and why God and our relationship is so important. So yeah, so that's kind of why we wanted to start Love the Starlunds, and we'll tell you a little bit more about us as well. You'll get to know us a little bit through Love the Starlunds, and yeah, so. But why don't we just tell them like a little bit about us?
Sure, let's do it.
All right, cool.
So, let's see, some important things. So we've been married for just about 3 years now. April 27th is our anniversary, so we're coming up on 3 years. We met in my hometown in Terrace, BC. Woo, represent.
Which, let's be real for a second, if you know where Terrace is, or you know Terrace at all, you'd be like, why was Sarah even up there? Like,
Yeah,
weird.
seriously.
But we'll get to that. We'll tell you all about our like story and stuff like that.
Yeah, so we met there, which is the most random spot in the world. And we didn't actually fall in love in Terrace. She didn't want to be with me, but that's okay. We're
Which
together now.
You'll hear about that too.
You'll hear about that too. You'll hear our story. We fell in love at Summit Pacific College, where we both graduated from in different years. So Sarah's older than I am. Shocker.
I always get called like the cradle robber and like the cougar and stuff like that, but really we're only like 3 years apart. Like, so that's
2.5.
not 2.5. So it's like
2.5.
not even that bad. Like,
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, so that's where we fell in love, and then I'm obviously because we met in Terrace. I guess not obviously, but I'm from Terrace. So I'm a BC boy,
British
and
Columbia.
Sarah is a
Ontarian.
Ontario girl. You know,
so
GTA raised. So she's yeah. So this is a little
Yeah.
like fun facts about us. But of course we will go into more detail sometime about like our story, how we met, and how we kind of got to where we are now. So
And like right now we live in Bowmanville, Ontario, and we moved from British Columbia about a year and a bit ago. We were pastoring out there for a bit, and now we're actually working at a motorcycle shop, which is pretty crazy.
yep.
I actually worked there when I was a teenager, and when we came back to Ontario, we were kind of jobless for 3 months, and then we got asked to come and work there. So we're like, sweet, yeah, it pays the bills, all that kind of stuff. So right now, Reyhan is a finance and insurance manager, and I work e-commerce, and I do some of their like social media and stuff like that as well. So super fun working in a motorcycle shop, super crazy, not what we expected.
Definitely not.
Like, I feel like we've had the weirdest jobs, especially you.
I've pretty much done everything. I feel like from like receptionist to construction to working in an office, talking to banks all day. Me and one of my coworkers actually have a competition going to who can stay on hold the longest with the bank. And so far she's winning. She's been on hold for an hour and a half. I am only at like 45 minutes. So, but yeah, that's kind of like what we do.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty fun.
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah. So that's just like a little snippet of who we are and stuff. And like I said, you'll get to know us more, and you'll see crazy sides of us. You'll see serious sides of us. We're gonna be talking about a bunch of different things through Love the Starlunds, like sex.
She
said it.
She said
I know
yes
it's
word.
really funny because it's like the first thing that I say, but it's like really important as well. We're gonna talk about like what does a healthy relationship look like,
boundaries in relationships.
yeah, like God in marriage and what that means and what that looks like. We're going to talk about communication and how you communicate, fighting, and we're going to talk about fighting well.
And believe it or not, there's actually a way to. Well, I mean, not to say that this is like the right way or the best way or whatever, but in our experience, we've just realized that there's actually certain things that have helped us when we're fighting, so that it like doesn't go to a place where we're like, I'm so frustrated with you. I mean, it gets there, but like we know how to move past it in a different way. So we'll be going talking about that stuff.
And also like how to go into a relationship, even if you're like single and you're going into a relationship, or you're going into a marriage, how to go into marriage, how to go into living with somebody. Like I feel like that was a big thing for us, like actually living with somebody now, because especially sometimes in the Christian culture, it's like don't like live together, all that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden you're living with somebody and it's like super weird. Anyways, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna talk about just so many like things that we have dreamed and planned for Love the Starlunds. And
if you ever like have something like, I want you guys to talk about this, definitely like comment on our Instagram page.
Or the video,
just ask questions, and then like hopefully like if we have an answer, we can comment on that in some of our different
and on our website as well, you can do that too.
Yeah.
But it's funny because Reyhan and I were just in Terrace and we went and watched this movie called Ferdinand. Is that no Ferdinand the Bull. And anyways, there's like this character in there. She's like this goat, and like she's really funny because she's got like buck teeth, and she's kind of like the outcast, like kind of idea. And anyways, and I don't want to spoil the movie for you guys, but anyways, there's like this little girl who like falls in love with the goat, and she like hugs them, and she says this one statement which I think is like so perfect for what we're doing. And so the little girl's hugging her, and she's like, "Is this love? I love love." And I know that's so cheesy, but I feel like that's like our heart too. We love love, and we believe that we believe in healthy relationships. We believe in healthy marriages, and so.
And like side note, sort of related, like love is so much more than like the good feelings too. Like learning like how to love when it is painful, or you're frustrated, or you don't even want to love anymore. It's like learning how to like realize that love is not just this fuzzy emotion that you feel. And like so we're gonna be like kind of digging into a lot of that stuff, and just being like, okay guys, let's get real, and let's just have fun with this stuff.
So that's our heart a little bit, and we hope that you're gonna join us on this journey. And if anything, we hope that we can bring community to you. I know it's through video and stuff like that, but having a community in your relationships is so huge. Being able to have people accountable to you and for you, and people just to encourage you. And that's the one thing too we want to do, is we want to encourage you in your walk, in your relationship with whoever. And so we will see you guys on the next video, and hope that we get to know you and just encourage you and everything. So
okay,
see
you guys.
Bye.